I'd like to explain how the grading system
works.
By the way,
the
system
system
by all the departments
in the college.
Its premise
Is that grades are a system of communication, and therefore, passwords, unless everyone uses them the same way. We issue transfers so that employers and graduate schools will know how will they use students perform.
Here's
How people across the country interpret the grades we give. A, the student did as well as could be expected. B, the student did as well as could be expected with some flaws. C, the student met the remedial requirements for the course. D, the student learned some of the material but did not meet the requirements. If the student learned little or none of the material, that is, he failed. There's no point in saying that the letters ought to mean something else. For instance, that she ought to mean average. When you speak a language, you have to use it the way people use it, or they won't understand it. So your grading system is universal and follows the standard of the country. Exactly. Also, grade measure results, not effort. You're not on Sesame Street anymore, folks. So it may sound charitable to grade on effort, rewarding hard work with a higher grade, if in the absence of measurable results. This, however, won't work in practice. I have no way to measure how hard each of you work, do I? Mind you, despite your recurring rumors, I'm not a god. Anyhow, yes. May I say something? Okay, sure. You mean effort doesn't count at all? It seems to me kind of unfair, not taking into account differences in things like natural aptitude and learning styles. Sorry, but the university gives degrees for mastering course materials, not for enduring drudgery. And grades are part of a degree. No matter how much you sweat in the process, it doesn't count unless you cross the finish line. Would you rather be operated on by a doctor
or by one who had and got his passing grade
on effort?
Grading on effort can
conceal incompetence, or at best, send you into advanced courses for which you prepared. When you put it that way, it makes sense.
All right then.
Now that we are on the same page,
that is,
grades are not numbers. We use numbers to make certain that grades are given fairly, but the grade itself is a teacher's professional judgment of a student's mastery of the subject. It does no good to tell the world that you scored between 80 and 90 on my exam unless I also tell the world exactly what is on the exam. Likewise, it makes little sense to issue a visual declaration that B is 80 to 90. The university publishes a course description, not the exams.
But you'll give
us the answer like vision is 80 to 90. Well, the percentage is vision and she is like top 10% gets A's and the bottom 10% gets F's. Or something like that.
I think it is
very precise and fair way of grading. Are you sure?
Well, that's
our high school teacher they told us the fairest method of giving grade, and he gave us the range of scores for each letter, was he wrong? Oh, yeah, of course, I'll give you a grade range, but not percentage. You're talking about two different things. There are no percentage given a certain situation, as they say. You know why? Because students should be graded against the course requirements, not against other students.
Don't get me wrong,
I'm sure certain amount of competition with you guys is very healthy, but you shouldn't suffer because your fellow students do well, nor benefit because they do badly. Do you know where I'm coming from? A graduate school or employer will want to know whether you master the course, not whether your fellow student failed to yourself. And so, to answer your question, yes, your high school teacher was wrong. Do you see that now? Completely.
All right.
Alright, this method of giving grades based on how a student's work compared with other students is called grading on a curve. You may have heard of it because a lot of IQs and other standardized tests use it, but what most non-statisticians don't realize is that grading on a curve works well only if the class is enormous, with perhaps 1,000 students, and only when the student performance is known to be constant over time. Whereas we are just models and our performance can fluctuate from year to year or from day to day for that matter. So in a class of around 50 like ours, random variation will surely invalidate any attempts to give A's and B's and C's to fix the percentage of the class. Believe me, I make a living being a statistician.
And on top of that, grading on a curve allows standards to sync to any depth.
And it is,
as long as all
students think together. That's case result, isn't
Oh,
it?
by the way,
Oh, by the way, I refer all cases of suspected cheating to judges of judicial program. This may sound very, but it's the only way to make sure that the student get a confidential investigation by an expert followed by a fair hearing. Of course, if it's proven that he was indeed dishonest, he gets the act that he earned.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I wouldn't dream of being anything other than that.
I'd like to explain.